I still have a view why the CBDC can also be good for crypto and why it can still be a system that fails. Welcome to Crypto Insights, where we teach you about crypto. In this video, we are going to talk about CBDCs, standing for Central Bank Digital Currency, which is a centralized currency which is issued and regulated by the central bank. The currency will only be digital, meaning that any forms of physical cash like coins and paper that we still have in nowadays society will be completely removed. It is already being in a testing phase in 18 countries. There is 32 countries that are developing their own, and there is 39 that are analyzing the option of implementing CBDCs. So the CBDC will be connected to your own unique digital ID, and this can be used for social credits. So social credits is where the government is basically paying you for good behavior and taking money away from you in bad behavior. Also, the CBDC won't be covered by MiCA, which is an earlier video where I explained how they want to regulate cryptocurrency and crypto assets in the European Union. So if you haven't watched that video yet, there's a link below this video. So what is positive about the CBDC? So the transaction will be instant, just like in cryptocurrency. If you're used to cryptocurrency, you know that transactions are instant, or when Bitcoin and Ethereum are very much covered in workload, then it can take up to 20 minutes, which is way faster than the traditional system is doing. So this is both for businesses and individuals. They no longer have to wait for the 2 processing days because of all the parties involved are controlling and checking the transactions and processing the transactions. So normally a transaction, especially if it is between different countries, it can take up to 2 business days. Also, the transaction costs will be cheaper. So this is positive about the CBDCs. Now let's look at the negative sides, and that is most common in the news. So it's centralized and private, meaning the government has full ownership of the quantity that is available in the network. So the government also has the full control of the supply. So they decide the maximums, actually just as we have in the traditional system. So this is nothing new. What is new is that they can remove the assets directly from the linked bank account, so towards your digital ID. So governments with the CBDCs can now take the money away from your bank account. Also, they can add an expiration date to the money. So this is a new form in order to motivate your people to consume, to buy, the same way as they use inflation. So inflation is just a way of saying like, hey, your money is going to be valued less next year, so better spend it this year. And this expiry date is the same. This is something that already started in China. So if you don't spend your money by the end of the month, it's gone, and you will have a new option the month after. So that is pretty negative. That is not an economy where we want to end up in. But I still have a view why the CBDC can also be good for crypto and why it can still be a system that fails. So the people that are in crypto because they're anti-government. They don't want the government to deal with the supply of money. So that's why I think the people that are creating and thinking about the CBDC are not the best people in the world. I also think that we as crypto enthusiasts and crypto economy, we can adapt and maybe also use CBDCs in our favor because we're able to program on top of it. Also, if the implementation fails and people actually realize how dangerous this is, that it has an expiry date, maybe by the end it reaches the expiry date, they decide to use their CBDCs to buy cryptocurrency assets. Because I still think that the government didn't create this to go against cryptocurrency assets, because what most people don't realize is that the whole cryptocurrency market cap is still relatively small compared to the rest of the world. So I don't think the CBDC is a direct attack on cryptocurrency. And as I just stated, I think there is some benefits. Again, there is some risk involved, so we really have to see how it rolls out. But I'm not completely against it. So let me know what you think about this video. Let me know about your opinion about CBDCs, and let me know if there's any topic I need to discuss in my upcoming videos. So I hope to see you next week. Bye!